on its way. Liner toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty next to hit.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding in once again, Big Daddy Crosby.
Shortstop, Big Daddy Crosby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Base
hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
High and deep to right. Piscotty ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch popped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Big Daddy Crosby. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jurickson Profar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
No errors. They left 9 runners on.
Afternoon baseball from Sean Manaea gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch. This guy working this one today.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Standing in, Big Daddy Crosby. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Round it hard.
Simeon waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Left for Tampa. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin.
The designated hitter, Cameron Maybin.
One.
Side.
One.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Stephen Piscotty. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of it? Over to first. He does get out of it. And here's Cameron Maben now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here now the 2-2. Off liner towards short. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits. No. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Crosby, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that was a spark. Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a solid 1 hit in your entire. Pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
On to first, a double play. Digging in, Big Daddy Crosby, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2.
You got it. You're scoring.
Number 64 is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alberta. The Drillers. Tonight, it's a matchup rooted in baseball. Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air today.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Crosby. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Number 31 calls for it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Crosby. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy Crosby, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Keon Broxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners lead. Big Daddy Crosby will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. No run. 5-0 the final score today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Snell earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way.
5 runs, 7.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Crosby hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Number 35.
He's running. Just keeping him close. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. At the plate, Big Daddy Crosby, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Crosby.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Right here, on the
up
bag.
on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as they strand just the one. They're up 2-0.
Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average.
Next for Seattle, Darren Elam. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Elam.
The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Crosby. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Crosby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Crosby, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. If they find a way to get it done, they should be very happy with this.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Big Daddy.
Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Falling for it, Davis makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 49.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Crosby sprinting after it around first. He's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Davis rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the... Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Toronto Blue Jays used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Oliver Drake claims the win out of the pen, his first. Derek Law records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theShowNation.com.
For joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 61 will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in, Big Daddy Crosby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Crosby.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 56 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the...
At the plate, Big Daddy Crosby. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All right, hold up.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding of... Ready to take his hacks again, JT Sang, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Stepping in, Big Daddy Crosby. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Crosby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High and deep to right center. Wagner looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts? Now the Astros designated hitter, number 9. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crosby on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Crosby. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that was a laser.
Damn, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's out on a strong throw. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Willie
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Short. Backhanded. And that's out number 1.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in, Carlos Correa, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Crosby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the air out to left.
All right, get halfway.
Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, JT Sang, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
1-1.
To short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Crosby. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. LeMahieu ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it here. A great example there.
1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Crosby at second with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays will settle for... Now batting, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Big Daddy Crosby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Up next will be Michael Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
52.
Bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Miles Straw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're at the back end of this game. Only down by is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And there's 1 away. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays.
Now from the home of the Angels, Chase Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Crosby, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty D, and you know what, D-Roll?
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Crosby.
Big Daddy Crosby.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to Adams will take care of him. And the inning is... And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Crosby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The next 0-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching? Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Crosby. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ohtani ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance. Big Daddy Crosby already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Drilled to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's got 8-4 tonight. Tampa Bay get their 30th win on the road so far this season.
Our final light.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Number 55, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Big Daddy Crosby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Popped him up. Fletcher over to his left. 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on D.
Ready now for L.A. Tommy La Stella.
The third baseman, Tommy.
The 1-2.
La Stella.
Grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Crosby. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out would.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
There you go. You're here. You're here.
And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, number 35. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Garrett Cooper. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2, and the runner's coming home. Hit out towards second. Fletcher is there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here at this time. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
At the start of the day, they find themselves among the best teams in the league in on-base percentage and runs scored. Talking with one of the coaches during batting practice, he told me, it's great to get guys on base, but it only really matters if you're finding ways to bring them home.
So digging in now, Big Daddy Crosby.
Big Daddy Crosby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to So now the Angels cleanup batter, Shohei Ohtani. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And for one, the relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in, Big Daddy Crosby.
Shortstop, Big Daddy Crosby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tommy La Stella.
The 3-1. Fastball is hit on the ground toward short. Crosby. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Tampa Bay with their 50th team win tops in the division. Ryan Yarbrough earns his 8th victory of the season.
10 hits.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Andrew Heaney gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Line to the right side. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Behind 0-2 now. Wendell leads off first with 1 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Ready now, Big Daddy Crosby, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy Crosby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back, still going back. And goodbye, this one ain't coming back.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name.
Into the box, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One.
Hit hard. Scooped up on the back. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now Big Daddy Crosby. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Austin Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's out number one. Standing in, Big Daddy Crosby. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mike Trout.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Crosby. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Angels. Angels get just the one. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Crosby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Garrett Cooper. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. stepping in, number 23. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
One.
Back up the middle. Crosby it up. And that's the second out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Max Fried earns his 5th winner of the year. Andrew Heaney struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.